Easy.
Yeah.
Looks like they back for a 5th season, man.
Who that?
Sports Roundtable.
Who?
SRT Crew.
Whoa.
SRT. They got that realness flowing in their DNA. Damn you lame if you ain't tuned to SRT today. HO got that payload when he say so. What you betting on? Don't get mad at me on fantasy. Break up Kyrie LeBron. I be smooth as sports superhero Hancock in the mix. Deal with roll tide forever. Real talk, you know who he gon' pick. See where I be with SRT. Beyond the glass, that G-Money. They win strong, I never lose. 6-man a lead, that's J Smooth.
All you other sports radio shows is fake news. Believe it. Turn up your radios, cause it's time for SRT Radio. Yeah.
What up? It's Sports Roundtable, and we're live from your virtual studios overlooking the digital world, of course. As we wait on my the other usual suspect, as you already see, I have Mr. Aaron Rodgers' agent is in the building with us. Coach, what's going on, Coach?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon or evening. Good night.
It's evening time. It's Powerball Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
$376 million with a take-home pay of $132 million. I've already done the math for you, so. What can you do with that, Coach? $132 million. All the red beans are right there.
Yeah, make sure a lot of people don't have no bills.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, man. We got a whole lot to talk about. The NBA is back.
Yep. The Yahoos
The NBA is back.
again, I'm sticking true to my word.
And the World Series is going on as well. Hey, them Blue Jays will not go away with it.
Man, my boy was tired. I ain't gonna talk about him too bad. Old Tontis. He was tired. He tried to give it a go, and he just hung that ball to what's his name, Guerrero, and the party started from there. It was like, hey, You gave him 6. Tried to give him 6. He gave him 6, but he just wore out. He couldn't keep going. So
I guess they had to stop pitching to. I guess that was the word. Stop pitching to Ohtani.
Mm-hmm. He struck out twice last night, though. That joker, he
been on base. I guess they said they were gonna pitch him different.
He's been on base 10 straight times or something like that, and he just, like I said, he got a little sleep last night, so they're gonna come out and try to hurt the Blue Jays, and since they got to go back to Toronto, they don't.
They go my main man. They go my main man coming through there. Yes, sir. They go my main man. Come on through here.
Coming through
yes,
late.
Sir, they here.
What's
Come on through here, man.
Late?
What's happening? Hey, Bruce Pearl was here in Atlanta, man. He got a job with TNT. He was being interviewed. I thought since he was in town, you and him had lunch together.
Yeah, TNT got to stack them. All these shows now got to stack these faces. You know what I mean, on their shows, so it makes sense.
Yeah. I feel. Hey, so I was gonna ask you guys this, and I forgot to ask you last week. When Ohtani went yard to lead off his inning and struck out the side in the first, which was more impressive, him striking out the side or him leading off the game with a home run?
I still say it's leading off with a home run, man. Again, I don't think people. There's 3 things that are hard to do in every sport. I think hitting a baseball is 1. Catching a punt is 2.
Mm-hmm.
And catching a putt is, well, there's 4 things. Hitting the baseball, catching a punt, putting the hole, and catching
returning the serve in tennis.
Well, shoot, you know what? You might just say, nah. Well, I play tennis a little bit. You know what I mean? And so,
right.
I guess I would say hand and eye. A racket is big, and I don't know. A racket is big, and so you can stand there and just put the racket out and be able to get your hands, get the racket on the ball. I would say probably catching a hockey puck is probably, I think, maybe harder than hitting a tennis ball.
Hell, skate might be harder than that.
and them some big boys that skating around too.
Yeah, Coach, which one you think was more impressive, the strikeout the side or the home run?
Striking out the side, because he hit home runs all the time. But to start out that game striking out the side, hey, that
he
let
set
everybody
the
know
momentum.
he's coming. Yep, he had the momentum, so he's coming.
All right, so we go jump to our question of the day, so we have something to think about while we're doing the show. I brought that up on purpose. The question of the day gonna be down in the roundtable discussion. But what is your most memorable World Series moment in history that you remember?
That's easy right there. I ain't got to think about that one.
All right, I was just putting it out there. So we got some hot news coming up. The good, bad, the ugly from the college football world, the World Series recap. And which freshman do you like in college basketball this year? 3 of them stood out, and we got some more that are actually coming on, but we got something to talk about. College basketball is back. This may be the year that the freshmen have more impact than anybody else in college basketball. So,
I don't know.
Based on what you were saying, Coach?
Not many freshmen coming in from that school. I don't know if any of them going to be impressive.
Yeah. And so you read the comments?
Listen, I will admit, I mean, I've gotten into a batting cage a few times in my life. I understand where you're coming from as far as pitching, because you gotta be able to hit that spot, not just once, but on a regular basis. And I also understand there's a big difference from pitching on that bump than just, everybody being level, And so I still think hitting is, I don't know, what's the comparison, man? Like, listen, we kind of see it right now in the NFL, right? Which one is harder? The wide receiver or playing DB? And we got it right now with old boy down in Jacksonville trying to play both sides of the football, right?
Playing DB got to be harder because the receiver know where he's going.
Correct. You don't know, and that's kind of how I'm looking at hitting the ball, right? You guessing on where it's going, and the ball could look like a fastball, but that thing could be could drop off the shelf, could be a curve, could be. So that's kind of what I'm basing hitting in reference to pitching.
I feel
you gotta know where to pitch the ball.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we splitting hairs here, right? You know what I mean? We kind of like. I don't want to degrade. I don't want to degrade the pitcher at all, but I still think it's.
Just say it this way: scientifically, it's harder to do it because scientifically, you're not supposed to be able to hit a baseball going that fast.
Correct. And that guy could be throwing that thing 102 miles an hour, or he could be throwing that thing 72 miles an hour. And you got to have your mind, you know what I mean? You got to be able to see how fast it's coming. I still think hitting is way harder than pitching.
So my last question before we jump is Barry Bonds said at 60 years old he can still hit 100 miles per hour fastball out the park.
Hey,
Gary Sheffield said he lying.
Hey, well, let me ask you this: do you think Barry can hit it, or do you think what's the old boy, the big unit, can still pitch it at 100?
I think Barry can hit it because he don't use no wasted motion. It's real quick and compact.
Yeah.
Now the unit, he got to stretch for a couple of days before he'll be able to get up to 100 miles an hour again. Now I would love to see Barry try to hit Chapman right now.
Nope.
He can't do it, Coach.
No, indeed.
He said if he can see it, he can hit it. But you got to be able to see it at 103, 104. Not sure if you can see that.
Woo, hey. Woo. And this is also kind of proven where baseball don't get as much credit like football does or the other sports or whatever, because I never forget when you go into the batting cage, you know, they got the 3 speeds, slow, medium, and fast or whatever, and 9 out of 10 times, depending on where you're going, you messing around with a metal bat. And if you hit that sucker wrong, it'll feel like lightning just hit you through your whole body.
All right, before we move on, got to say what's up to the chat. What's up, Dez, Cuz, Carletta? How y'all doing? Anybody else in the chat? What's happening? Thanks for tuning in. We got of course, we got a great show for you. We got some fun bad questions that Coach is gonna love. So real quick, I said we was gonna do that. But speaking of the batting cage, which one do you think you could do? Could you get in the batting cage and make contact with 10 straight pitches going 90 miles per hour, or could you make 10 free throws in a row? Which one could you do?
Oh, shoot. That's easy. Batting cage.
In a row.
Batting cage. No.
I see y'all back disagreeing again.
Well, you know what's good for him.
What, 10 free throws in a row?
Yeah. I ain't hitting 10 free throws. I can say that right now.
I got a better chance of hitting 10 free throws in a row than hitting 10, you know what I mean? 10
consecutive pitches going 90 miles per hour.
Yeah. 10 free throws in a row.
In the batting cage, yes, sir. I got my cut already ready. I got my stride down. I'm gonna make some contact. You ain't gonna throw it by me. Now 10 free throws, the basketball goal gonna start moving after a while. I'm like, oh Lord.
Give me the free throw. Give me the free throw.
I can actually do both, but if I had to choose, I'd choose the free throws. But hey.
That thing be coming, boy. Even when it's in slow mo.
And matter of fact, I may have to record because I'm going. I just got confirmation that my boy told me I could come to the gym and get my workout on. So I'm gonna make sure I put my camera up and I'm gonna shoot my 10 free throws and have some receipts. But with that being said, it's time to jump into some hot news. Hot news sponsored by Big Easy Grill, 1193 Collier Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Big Easy Grill is the best Louisiana seafood in town. Atlanta's best kept secret. Crab claws, 2 bites, on one shrimp, and much more. You got the shrimp po' boy, you got the catfish bites, you got the red beans and rice. And coach, now they even got a I want to say they got a grill. They got a smash burger now.
Oh no.
Yeah, Big E's Grill got a smash burger now.
Oh Lord, they trying to up the game.
Yeah, they trying
That's
to
a
up
heck
the
of a
game. They
meal
got a
right
smash
there.
burger and they got yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a combination.
So what I am proposing is that I know we get 10% off when we go to Big E's Grill, but I am petitioning as soon as the Powerball numbers come out tonight that SRT will have their own menu once you go to the Big E's Grill.
All right.
You just order off the SRT menu. Coach, you want to answer that question, Coach?
Yes, sir. What's a smash burger? A smash burger, Big Z, is when they take a hamburger, they throw it on the grill, then they got this flattening iron, and they press down on it, and it spreads it out and makes it look bigger, but it's smashed down and look thin, but it's more of it look like, and then they pile it on, and then you put that bun on there, and they pile on all the toppings that you want, and then you go to work. You'll like it. They ain't taking nothing away from making it probably better to some people. So yeah, you'll like it. Get it with cheese and lettuce, tomato, everything, and go to work.
How about just take him to the Big E's Grill and let him try it out?
Yes, sir. All you have to do is say the word.
I think that'll work.
I ain't gonna be able to lead there because I'm just envisioning smash burger, red beans and rice, and catfish bites. That's all. I'm gonna go to work. Something to wash it down, and then I'm just gonna lay there for a minute. They're gonna need somebody to carry me. Get the jaws of life. Yeah, Arnold Palmer. That's right. Yeah, that take it all the way home then.
All right. With that being said, fellas, college football recap this past weekend. Coach, you want to go ahead and start us off with that?
Well, I know the world is tilted on its axis because Arch Manning got hurt. I know it's kind of emotional. I'm trying to hold it in the road. Arch Manning got hurt. He got a conclusion, like the guy said, concussion. So he is questionable for the game coming up against, I think it's Tennessee somebody. He's questionable. And then Alabama, South Carolina had them beat. Had everything put them away. And Alabama said, we are determined to keep our coach here. So we're going to win this game. And that fumble by Sellers, my dog, who is dropping. Pittsburgh, pay attention. He's dropping down to y'all. And he's dropping. And Alabama took advantage and scored. And South Carolina couldn't do nothing about it. Alabama hung on. And, what's his name? Vanderbilt is in the top 10. But the biggest surprise out of all of them is one Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, who's letting everybody know, Georgia, that game y'all got with us, they're going to play it in the Mercedes-Benz, I think. Don't think y'all it's going to be easy for y'all. So y'all think y'all been walking over us all these. It ain't going to be easy this time. And Georgia Tech is saying, hey, we here to take over the state. So it's going to be interesting. I don't see nobody beating Georgia Tech until maybe they get Miami. Still might not make the ACC championship considering where they are right now if everybody keep winning. So we'll see.
Yeah. Asa, go ahead, jump in there for me. What you got for the college?
I'm gonna give a little small town, hometown love real quick. Kennesaw State is 6-2. Bowl eligible.
Eligible.
So little hometown love for them. Be interesting to see how they finish the year out and where they might wind up as far as a bowl game. But, a little love to Kennesaw State. Outside of that, LSU getting their heads handed to them and immediately firing Brian Kelly. I ain't never seen, I'll put it this way. I never seen a student
say coach got that man fired.
Huh? Say what, HF?
Some would say coach got that man fired. I say some would say coach got that man fired.
I ain't never seen a student section hang around and chant a coach off the field to get. I can't recall ever seeing that. And then, then to Coach's point there, Georgia Tech is looking real. Indiana is looking real. So really, it's all wide open for this 12-team playoff. So it'll be interesting to see who all gets in there. These last few weeks. But I will tell LSU, if I'm LSU,
all right, real quick.
If I'm LSU, to find some young blood when it comes to coaching. Stop recycling these same old names over and over again. Go ahead and kind of maybe take a page out of Notre Dame's book and find you a young guy and ride with him for a couple of years. You definitely won't have to pay him as much money. So
look like Philadelphia done made a trade for a cornerback. They traded John Mechie III to the Jets and acquired Michael Carter II via ESPN.
I got a funny feeling. I got a funny feeling that the Eagles gonna trade AJ Brown before the deadline's over too.
Not a chance. You'll be traded for. He will.
Okay.
Your name is Brown.
I listen. Don't be surprised.
Nope.
Yep. Trade deadline is coming up for sure. All right, so the hometown love, Kennesaw State and Georgia Tech still undefeated. Kennesaw State is bowl eligible for the first time that they are eligible to be bowl eligible, and they get 6 wins on the season. So they will be going to a bowl, and I'm pretty sure the coach will be getting a healthy extension for getting them in the bowl game the first year of existence. Shout out to Georgia Tech for being 8-0 and having an opportunity. Look like they're a front runner to be in the ACC championship game. That's in Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The ACC championship game, man, that's in Charlotte. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So looks like Miami and Georgia Tech will be on the head-on collision.
Looking like it.
If Georgia and Georgia Tech make the playoffs, would that rectify some of the Falcons' inability to stay consistent throughout the year?
No. We're not gonna get distracted from what's going on down there at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. No distractions. We're not getting distracted from that.
So nothing can distract. Yeah.
We could do multiple things at one time, HO.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I would have to agree with you because it's a bad showing for what Raheem Morris and them folks doing down at Mercedes-Benz. It is absolutely horrible.
Excuse me.
All right, World Series recap. 2-2 and just came out Shohei said that he'll move to the bullpen if need be. Because Dodger bullpen is absolutely horrendous. All right, Ace, thoughts on the World Series thus far?
Well, so far, probably one of the greatest World Series plays so far. No game has been boring. Maybe yesterday's game might have been a little bit boring. I guess because it ended in regular 9 innings, right? But you've had great defense. You've had great pitching. So you already had a complete game. You had 2 games in one that went 18 innings. You've seen where every team is weakest at. With the Dodgers, obviously, is their bullpen, and with Toronto, there's some holes in their lineup. I mean, they're a good hitting team, but there's still some holes there. And so, or you know what? Really, it's probably their starting pitching is not as good as the Dodgers, but they got a better bullpen than the Dodgers. So you see the contrast. But what I will say, and I said this on I asked this question on our show on Monday. I was asking Don, was it a mistake for the Dodgers not to start the series off with what's his name? I call him Yo-Yo, but Yokomano. I'm probably butchering his name, but who pitched the complete,
I know what you're talking about, though.
He pitched the complete game in game 2. And in my theory, I would have wanted to be able to see him, to be able to get him out there 4 times in a series, especially when you know your bullpen is weak, rather than only being able to maybe get him out there 3 times, and that 3rd time will probably be on real short rest. And so me asking that question on Monday, I believe that might be the mistake, that if the Dodgers lose this series, to me, that might be the mistake that they made by not having their best pitcher being available 4 times in the series instead of only 3.
Well, my question then now is, if Shohei Ohtani goes to the bullpen and has 2 saves to give them a World Series victory, to win the World Series, he done struck out the side, he done hit a home run, and he get 2 saves, will he be considered at that particular time the greatest baseball player ever?
I think he's already.
That's already.
I think that's already in discussion. It was in discussion with what he did in the NLCS, and and he topped what he did in the NLCS. He topped it in game 3 by getting on base 9 times. you know what I mean? Like he's already in folklore, right? Like 100 years from now, the way they talk about Babe Ruth and some of the stuff that he did, they talk about it because we don't have much on camera, is the way they're going to be talking about Ohtani 100 years from now, and have the proof that he did it. So
yeah, if he goes to the bullpen and close it out in 2 saves, I just don't know what to say. What's up, Marlon? What's going on? I hope you're staying safe down there in Memphis. Yeah, but if he goes to the bullpen, that just continues to add to his resume. If he's able, because the bullpen is horrible. I mean, the game plan for Toronto was get to the bullpen. That's been their game plan from game 1. Get to the bullpen. But like you said, Asa, Yomi Hanti, whatever his name is, he won't let you get to the bullpen because he going all 9.
Or and even if he even if he don't go all 9, I think the bullpen is better when you if the Dodgers go 7 1/3, then the bullpen is not as bad because I think they got 2 good guys in there that can get you 6 outs, right? The problem with the Dodgers bullpen is if they got to come in the 6th inning, they don't. You know what I mean? They don't have the 5th and the 6th. If you get to them in the 5th, 6th, or even the top of the 7th, they don't have a bridge guy to get to one of their 2 closers. They don't have that, and so that's why like you were saying, it's important if you can get to them, get to that bullpen by the 7th inning, 6th inning, 7th inning. Oh, your chances of winning this game goes up, goes through the roof, and so and if it'd be interesting. Like we seen that here in Atlanta, right, with a starting pitcher changing his mindset and becoming a reliever. We seen that with Smoltz, but that wasn't in the middle of a series. That was him finally coming to him saying, you know what, I don't have it anymore to go 6 1/3 or 7 innings anymore, but I know I can give you 6 outs when you call my name, and I'm gonna go to the bullpen. But that's a whole different mentality, right? It's a different mentality when you know you're only going to see. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the show can do that, right? Mm-hmm. Because then also too, are you willing to take the bat out of his hand?
No, I think his rule still implies even if he's going to hit regardless. Even when he's out the game, when they took him out the game, his bat was still in the lineup. So they have a rules simplified just for him. That when he pitches and comes out the game, he can still,
Well, that's what I'm asking. I don't know. Maybe somebody who's listening in got more of the baseball rules, but I thought, or even you, Coach, I think you might have been involved in baseball. As a pitcher, isn't he considered, like, typically when you switch a guy out, that guy normally has to then be one of the active 9, right? So like when they bring in a pinch runner, when they bring that pitch runner in, 1 or 2 things happen. That pitch runner then will go and become a utility player out in the field, right? Or if you don't use them as that, then you got to go to somebody else. So sometimes you wind up using 2 guys when you do that. Am I talking this out correctly?
First of all, telling me you think I may have been involved in baseball. You think? I played baseball through the minor leagues. What you mean you think I may have been involved?
My apology. That's why I came to you, because I was thinking rightly. I wasn't trying to throw no shade, Coach. I was making sure I was coming to the right person. Don't hit me with the shake. I thought I was coming to the right person.
I can see the shade coming all off your screen.
It wasn't no shade
coming off your screen.
It was no shade. It was no shade.
That's okay.
It was a legit question. I thought I wanted to make sure I was giving it to the right person. I wasn't sure if it was baseball or basketball or if you did both.
Okay, just found it.
I'm giving it to you now, see. He's been inactive for a while.
It says Shohei can still hit even if he's out of the game as a pitcher. Due to the Shohei Ohtani rule, allows a 2-way player to start the game as both the pitcher and the designated hitter and remains in the lineup.
Okay.
The question is, can Shohei still hit even if he's out of the game as a pitcher? And it says yes. He has his own rule.
So
ain't no way they'll take that bat out the lineup.
That's with him as a starting pitcher, right? I'm asking, is that the case if he's coming out of the bullpen?
Say it
He's
again.
coming
Ace.
in for somebody. He'll take somebody that plays at bat.
Okay, all right. That's all I'm trying to. I'm just trying to make sure. I ain't the baseball guy.
Yeah, it's a show. It's a show. He has his own rule basically, where and Dez, I think Dez said it, he's listed as a DH offensively, but as a pitcher, but he's the pitcher.
Okay.
Hey, you got to be somebody special when you got your own rule, and it's called the Ohtani rule.
Shohei.
That's asking a lot, though, man. That's asking a lot for a guy to play 9 innings. Well, if he's a DH, he's not. He's just hitting 4 times. But that's still asking a lot for him.
How is nobody complaining about that though?
Can't stop the hit. Don't sweat the technique.
I mean, listen. I can always put him on base. I ain't got to pitch to him.
It's gonna come to a time though. If the base is loaded and it's a close game, you can't do it. Then you got to throw it to him.
Yeah, it's all about scenarios. I mean, listen, they struck him out twice yesterday. So, I mean, it's about scenarios, right? And where you're at in the game and the decision to be made. And it's good for the Dodgers to have somebody like that. He's a Swiss Army knife, basically, then. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to these basketball freshmen in college.
Well, H.O., before you go,
AJ DeBaster.
H.O., before you go to the basketball, you got the Dodgers winning this? It's 2-2 now, so it's the best of 3. You got the Dodgers winning this? Or you got the Blue Jays pulling this off?
I would love for Freddie Freeman to get another ring, but I also would love the Dodgers to actually lose as well. So at this point, at 2-2, it really don't matter. I just hope that that George Springer can get back healthy, so it'll be a fair fight.
Yep.
What about yourself?
I had the Dodgers in 6 initially. I'm gonna stick with that, but I got a funny feeling that I think that 18 inning game took more out of the Dodgers than it took out of the Blue Jays. And I think the Blue Jays are winning 7.
You see that, Coach?
Hey, Z, I can tell you right now, I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. You can never go wrong with Eric being Raheem. I don't care who you are. Can't ever go wrong with them.
Can't ever go wrong. I feel you. All right, Coach, let's get to basketball freshmen. Basketball freshmen, AJ Badamster. What did I say his name right?
DeBaster. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, DeBaster. AJ DeBaster, Darren Peterson, Cameron Boozer. They all went off. They all are considered the top 3 picks in the NBA draft. They all went off in their first and second college games. Coach, what do you like? What do you see? And what do you think about this freshman class?
Future of the NBA. That's all. Future of the NBA.
Let's see what Dad said about the World Series. This has been a good series because I have been watching, and usually baseball is over. But for me, when the Braves season is over, but of course the Braves is.
Yeah.
Good observation. You say the future of the NBA?
Yeah, those guys are gonna wreak some havoc this year.
Any particular one you like more than the other, or you think they all on the same plane?
The boy from at BYU, AJ, he come out busting heads already. But now there's one kid. Let me see where he's from. There's one kid from Baylor that's playing with Baylor. What's his name? Tunde Yesufu, something like that. He's a California high school. Yeah. California high school record. And Baylor and Drew gonna play him. He ain't got no choice. They're gonna have to play him because the kid can shoot, averaging 28 rebounds, points. I mean, not rebounding, and a high number of rebounds and some assists. Yeah, he's gonna be another one that they're gonna have to watch. But them top three are letting their teams know, hey, we here, we coming, and we gonna show something. Even Carolina actually got somebody, a freshman. I said, I can't believe that Hubert Davis was able to steal a freshman. Yeah, I cannot believe this. Hubert must be feeling the tea leaves or something. Somebody was told him, man, get some folk in here. And let's get Carolina back to where they belong. Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, Ace, so what you got on the three freshmen?
I gotta do some more homework on them, but I'll go with Coach, man. Yeah, the future of the NBA, if the NBA be around when they get there. But we'll see. Like I said, I gotta do some homework on the college kids. I haven't done my homework like I need to. So
okay. Well, don't let Coach not necessarily mention Cameron Boozer had a 24-game, 23 rebound against Tennessee in the exhibition game.
Yeah, he's an angry young man. He played like he got some personal problems. He was dominating that game. Like he mad at everybody. I said, all right, old young Cameron, you gonna leave your brother behind.
Yeah, he's a big old boy too. He's a 6'9", 250.
What is he ranked? He ranked second as far as how they had him ranked.
Second or third, one or two.
Yeah. They all came in. They came in ranked that way coming out of high school. But this is the thing: Cameron Boozer has won 4 straight titles in high school and 3 straight titles in the Peach Jam.
Yeah.
So all he do is know how to win. That's all he know how to do.
Yeah.
And they'll be playing
in college.
Yeah. And they'll be playing Texas next Tuesday, 8:45 in Charlotte. So you'll get a chance to peep him.
Yeah, but that boy, this Spencer, they say he should have gone pro this year, but he did the right thing to stay a year and play in college.
And get that $11 million.
The one at BYU?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He get $11 million to go 1 year.
So he ain't hurt. He ain't hurting at all. Coming in, play some college, eat that good college food, and go out there and go destroy somebody or several somebody. Because he is very, very legit without a doubt. I mean, and when I say legit, he is pure. He can fill that thing up. But Boozer is gonna help that school on Chapel Hill. He's gonna help them big time. And they got a group up there that they illegally recruited that's gonna be good. So Duke gonna be on the map.
Beat the number one. Kentucky beat number 1 ranked Purdue in a preseason game. But one of my
Purdue,
Kentucky
I think Purdue, that's going to be a very interesting observation how long they stay at number 1. I give it a couple of weeks, maybe a week. I haven't did a scouting report on them. They got to have some serious talent. But them number 1,
they show pumping up this.
Pumping up who? Purdue?
Yeah, they pumping up Braden Smith, the senior guard at Purdue.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen much about them to give them. So obviously they got some for them to be preseason number 1. They got some. So
Braden Smith. Yeah. So
I think your boy Calipari got something at Arkansas too. He stole him another one. That's the man you go to. You want to be recruited because he recruit all of them. He always get him somebody in there
Yeah,
that can.
he put him in the league.
they got a freshman named Darius Acuff in Arkansas.
Okay, and it's somebody else. I can't think of who it is, but I'll figure it out. And what's his name? Oh yeah, Acuff.
Mikael Brown from Louisville.
Yeah, and they got a front court with Brazil and I forgot the other guy. I think it's Pringle. That looked pretty good. Now, I forgot about what's his name now. Kelvin Sampson is doing some work at Houston. I forgot about them. And Houston coming back strong again this year. They done reached out and got them a boy 6'10".
Who's down there? That's Kevin Salmon down there, right?
Sampson.
Yep. He got him a squad. He got him another squad and said, "Get ready. And he'll be back in the championship again." But I hope they make basketball interesting because the women have leaped up over them and made them put them on the back burner a little bit. So they got to come out with what's up with the coach at UConn. A lack of self-awareness. He's not as good as he think he is, but he feel like he got to yell and holler for folks to see him on TV. Oh, Dan Hurley won 2 straight championships, but
I told y'all about him last year and the year before.
Go ahead and repeat it for the people in the back who didn't hear you.
He is going to be our generation. Who coached Bob Knight? Yeah. And then some people get away with those antics, and other people can't. And you know who those people are.
Yeah, they kicked. What's the kid that put his hand around that dude's neck? I think he used to play for Maryland. Was it Juan Dixon? Oh no,
Dixon?
Sean Wood. Sean Wood played for Kentucky. Sean Wood put his hand around the player's neck and was trying to get him to understand something. And boy. Coach, look at your boy. Your boy he done chimed in. What's up, Red?
Red in the house. Me and Baba some snooze fest. Well, just like you said about Dan Hurley, I'm Big Z. I'm gonna quote somebody else. I'm gonna quote 2 Chainz now. What comes around goes around like a hula hoop. So get ready.
Mm-hmm. Well, he got it from his dad, though, so you definitely can't knock that. He got it from his father for sure.
Yes, sir. Sure did. But I don't know if it's gonna carry this year. I don't think he got the players. I know he got some good players, but I don't think he got the talent he's been getting with Castle and all those guys.
He'll wind up like Brian Kelly in football. Let him don't have a great season. Cause I can't imagine anybody like him. So let him, winning is keeping him afloat. Let him have a season in which, it doesn't pan out the way, and let's see how fast UConn might move off from him. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's gonna be interesting in the tops and in top 10. I think it's gonna be switching up every week with the top 10. So you got a lot of parity with the recruiting and with NIL. Neil. Yep. Look what Dan said. Dan said So you put him in the company of a Brian Kelly, a joke.
I can't imagine he's liked. You know what I mean? I just can't imagine he's a likable guy. And you know, if you're not winning, if you're winning, people are put up with it. As soon as you're not winning, we got to move on to the next.
Yeah, Kelly, that jerk Kelly made everybody upset by trying to talk Cajun when he first got there. I was like, you got to be kidding me. That was the biggest joke. No good way you ain't near the South. But you'll still be down there. I ain't gonna get off that though.
Now I will say this too. This is what I was telling you. This is why I think also the women's game has drawn, and college basketball anyway, has drawn a little bit more eyes and viewership over the last few years than the men's have, because there's been you've had some likable and non-likable head coaches, and so there's a story there to be seen. You've had some likable and non-likable players, so there's been a story there to be seen. We haven't, I think Red just came on and said it's been a snooze fest. The last couple of years, there haven't been any teams that have caught our attention. It hasn't been, any coaches that have charisma. There haven't been any real players that have had a bunch of charisma. Like the men's side of basketball for the last few years, in my opinion, have been somewhat boring, whereas the women have been have had more headlines and more reasons for you to kind of tune in and see what's going on. Hopefully that might change. Maybe that might change this year.
Yeah. I tell you what, going back to Mr. Kelly, there's a rumor, and like I said, I always say we don't start them, we just talk about them once they come out. There's a rumor that he was pulled into the office and told to fire his offensive coordinator. And he said, no, he's not going to fire his offensive coordinator. And they said, okay, well, you fight.
I mean, that's how it normally works, right?
Yeah. So I'm trying to imagine Arthur Blank saying that to Raheem Morris, and
get out of my head.
Say no.
I was just about to say that question has probably already been proposed, and that's the reason why Ike Hilliard got fired, the wide receiver coach. I think that's already been asked of him, and the stray bullet Ike caught the stray bullet, so he might have to shoot somebody else before the season is over, but. I think at this point in time, in Atlanta, you probably get to it. It's time to go ahead and everybody got to go. President, GM, Raheem, staff.
Yeah. Why is it so hard for a man to admit that he made a mistake? Other than ego and pride.
That's it.
When you got that kind of money and power, when's the last time somebody's told you no or you made a mistake?
I mean, that points to two people, Arthur Blank and Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris, you kind of admitted you made a mistake behind Jimmy Lake and you let him go. The offense still ain't got no better. We still don't have an identity, and you still continue to say that you believe in his offense, which dumbfounds me. And how? And then you say the week before that you fire or you let go Ray McLeod because of performance issues. Well, why is Zach Robinson still?
He hadn't even played.
Yeah. Look at Red.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Man.
And at this point, it's not hard for Zach to go because, like you said, you don't start rumors, you just report them. Everybody's already Oklahoma State's already got him as the top guy that they're going to go after once the season's over. So go ahead and speed.
What's the hold up then? Let's go on and get that out the way.
Oh, I said, go ahead and speed that train on up.
Okay. Let me ask a dumb question that I don't know, but I don't know which is Zach Robinson black or white?
White.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
You probably thought it was black because of all them lies he was telling at the press conference, huh?
Damn.
Man, that joker had more lies. He had more lies than a brother going to jail. I was like, woohoo, stop it, dude, stop it. But hey.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dez, on that. Dez said it's just too much talent. And here we are. So, you know, I was on Fortino head for about 2 years, but now I'm off of him, and I think his job is actually safe because he's done his job. He brought in the talent. The only mistake he's probably made was signing Kirk and drafting Penix at the same time. Do one of the two.
Yep.
If I'm going to be nitpicking, then I would say that's the only thing that I would nitpick about. But I think Terry's job is safe at this point.
You know what they say about insanity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. But my question would be this. Raheem Morris is 31-52 as a head coach.
Yeah.
Some people are made to be coordinators, not head coaches.
I agree. So why is it that he's still?
Well,
why
he got a schedule.
And I don't see them win the next 2 games either.
Oh no, they got who they got? They got New England and they got
Indianapolis.
Oh yeah. They about to get boat race in both of those. So maybe after these next 2 games, when they are definitely out of playoff contention, then you go ahead and go ahead and let the mice out the can, or they'll start jumping.
Dad said he still think Terry's tied to the first 2 years. Well, that could be true.
I don't know. I just think you gotta get new blood, new. Listen, I said it last week. I'm gonna. Teams need to maybe start looking at what's going on in Indianapolis, and what's going on in Indianapolis. It is not us. I know it sounds morbid, but it is what happens when you get old people out the way and you get young, fresh minds and eyes in the building.
Yeah. Raheem was gone last year after that Washington game. If they'd be lucky Red wasn't the GM. It wouldn't have taken long enough in the package briefcase after the game. Time to go.
Yeah.
Now, and Raheem is still young, but to your point, we've already seen this story with him. I'm also tired of these organizations rinse and repeating and just rehiring the same people over and over and over again. That's why I'm hoping in the college football with all the openings that are coming up, that they just get some fresh blood and take a chance on some young, different thought processes when you hiring these coaches.
Wait a minute. Hey, so you said he's young, right?
Yeah, as far as these coaches go, as far as head coaches go, he's pretty young.
So Keith Sweat not a fan of Raheem. He ain't singing "You May Be Young, But You're Ready."
In this day and age, I'm leaving that one alone. I ain't trying to get canceled, coach. I ain't trying to get canceled, but Yeah, in this Atlanta case, Raheem had it all laid out for him. You had, like you said, the talent there on the offensive side, the picks, everything. You made the right moves this year on the defensive side and getting what you needed, and you're just not putting it together. So
Just go to Maddie City, sit down, order you some lemon pepper wings, get your mind right, and come back. Well, he can't do it now because he overseas. So he gotta go overseas, chow down on some fish and chips, and come back and destroy everybody.
yeah, you're right on that, Des. You can't lose 30-0 to Carolina and then get beat 34-14 or whatever it was to Miami. Just unacceptable. In the words of-
Unacceptable, inexcusable, and everything. So yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I say it for matter of fact, let me go ahead and switch it now. Ballers, busters, and boys, stop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. All right, let's go ahead and get it out the way. Baller, busters, and boys, stop. Put your ballers and busters and boys, stop in the chat so we can read them off. I'm starting off with the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Should Hayne King be invited to New York this year?
Ooh.
If Georgia Tech goes to the ACC championship game, I say yes. With Georgia Tech 8-0 for the first time in school history, they get my Ball of the Week award. You will go answer the Asa? You think Haynes King should get an invite to New York?
Man, the Heisman odds are so all over the place. I might lean toward Texas A&M's quarterback Reed, depending on how they finish.
I like him too, but they're gonna invite four people. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying win. I'm saying just get an invitation.
Invited. No, I'm with you. Yeah, if Tech finishes finishing the playoffs, I have no pushback on that at all.
All right, Coach, give me your baller for the week.
Jonathan Taylor, who is deciding to himself to take it upon himself to take the MVP award from the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It looks like every year in the major league, in NFL, is quarterback that gets the MVP award. But now Jonathan Taylor said enough winning for the running back and get it back to where it's supposed to be with the running back. But guess what, H.O.? And it is now 8:03. You hearing this, and you're going to hear it again, and we'll talk about it next week. Jonathan Taylor will not get 100 yards against the Steelers. I'm putting my foot in the ground. And I'm like they said, standing 10 toes down. He won't get 100 yards against the Steelers.
He'll get 125. You're right. He won't get 100.
I'll be right back. I gotta change my channel real quick. Go ahead.
He won't get 100 yards. He won't get 125. You are exactly right.
No, sir. He will not. Steelers gonna put their foot in the ground and stop him. Stay tuned.
Well, I will say this though. I will say this: the last 3 or 4 games, nobody has stacked the box against Indianapolis, and nobody has made it to where make Daniel Jones beat them. So it will be interesting to see if Pittsburgh stacks the box to stop the run, and then see if Daniel can throw to get them out of that. Because that's about the only way I see Pittsburgh winning that game is, to your point, stopping Jonathan Taylor. Yeah.
Coach, I'm surprised you didn't do this for like what Dez did, the baller for the kid that ran for 600 yards.
I think that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, 8 touchdowns.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a couple weeks ago with that kid.
You
I remember that game.
You gave him a baller, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I think you did mention that last week, Coach, or the week before, whatever, with the young man.
Yeah, he was angry. That kid was running angry. He had personal issues too. So
yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, so you gave us your baller yet?
Nah, my baller is 2 teams, and that will be the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays, giving us one of the best games in baseball that we will ever see in a World Series.
And they're playing right now, matter of fact. Let me turn the channel.
Yeah.
I had to go get the remote.
To go
they
18.
Made me stay up and watch it.
Yeah, listen, the YouTube highlights were like 45 minutes. That's how YouTube, it was like an hour to watch the highlights. If you didn't watch it, or if you didn't finish watching because you fell asleep or whatever, the highlights were about an hour. But that's my ballers. Those two.
There you go, Coach.
Yep.
All right, let's get to the busters. Let's get to the busters.
Oh, Lord.
Lord have mercy. The Falcons, the whole Falcons organization for just being prepared all the way from Arthur Blank all the way down to the water boy. Just nobody's prepared. Just inexcusable. And they continue to sell dreams. As Raheem Morris said, he still has confidence in our offense. We can move the ball. I believe in Zach Robinson. Yeah, well, of course you're going to say that because you don't want to get in the boot. But Lord have mercy, how do you lose? How do you only have 58 yards total in the first half against the worst defense in the league?
And the worst run defense at that.
That's absolutely inexcusable. I didn't even ask Smitty to come on this week because I had to let him cool off.
Yeah,
yeah, I had to let him cool off.
I knew something was missing. Yeah, I forgot about old Smithy.
Yeah, Smitty. He went ham too, man.
Honestly, I think Smitty started his. If I'm not mistaken, I think Smitty started his show in the third quarter. he didn't even wait for the game to end. He started that joke in the third quarter.
Wow.
Dan said that's his Buster Award as well. All right, Coach, give me your Buster.
Let's see. Carl Banks, former New York Giants lineman and Hall of Famer. Linebacker went off on Big Dexy Lawrence for the Giants. Said he's doing his part this year. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what game are you watching for you. Instead of supporting Dex, you should be trying to encourage him. Because he is playing decent ball, but he took the time on his radio show or whatever to go off on him. And I'm like, man, support the dude. Mr. Bank shit. I know you expect a lot, but and Dexter said, hey man, whatever. He didn't take it in stride. He didn't get mad. He just said, whatever. I'm sure keep showing him that I can play and do what I can do. So
all right, Asa, what you got?
Man, I surprised y'all ain't mention the NBA players.
Oh, I got that for my boss stop. So stay tuned.
Well, those my busters right now. So my busters is Big Shot, not Big Shot, but yeah, Big Shot Rob, the head coach for Portland Trail Blazers.
Oh Lord.
And old boy down there in Miami,
Rozier,
busted for gambling.
Rozier, man, them jokes. No comment.
So Gilberini said he didn't know what he got arrested for. They just came to his house. He thought it was ICE coming to get his wife.
Gilbert, you Mr. Gun Toter, don't nobody know what you be doing a half time as crazy as you are.
So yeah, it's that's why I made the comment about I don't know if them freshmen gonna have a league to go to. Yep. So Rozier and Bullops are my busters.
Out for y'all. I mean my boss, I'm gonna play my boss out. Here's my boy stop.
With the ball.
Watch that. That's just one dribble right there.
Here, how many steps? It's the gather.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. Come on.
He's
Okay.
still going.
Okay.
Yeah, we could have played too with the ball.
Watch that. That's just one dribble right there.
Here, how many steps? It's the gather.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Come on. Okay. Okay.
No comment there.
Come on, man. Boy, stop.
That's why viewership is down.
No comment
Y'all
next year,
gambling,
right?
Y'all gambling, you're playing football with the basketball. He just ran for a first down to get a bucket.
Vlad already done hit a home run. Tooting Toronto.
Ooh.
God, though.
That boy,
I told you, I picked.
he hit one in the bullpen.
I picked the Dodgers to go 6, the winning 6, but I think that 18 inning game messed up that rotation.
I think I said on Coach Show that Toronto, y'all better watch out. Toronto won the best team in the league for nothing. That they can hit. They got some hitters.
I mean, he turned those hips so fast. Good grief.
Yeah.
And that was on the inside, about almost on his hands. He still hit it.
How many steps did Giannis just take on that highlight?
7.
206.
With one dribble.
I mean, he took off like Jordan in the dunk contest. Just started running.
He got 2 euros.
No.
He got 2 euros and the 2 steps they give you, so that's about 6, right? Because the euro is the step and a half, so that's 3, and the 2 they give you, so yeah, 5.
But that was my bust out for the week. So unbelievable. All right, anybody else get the bus stops in the chat? Let me know so I can read them out before we move on.
My boy stop is Jerry Jones. He trying to make a trade for a pass rusher.
Really?
They were talking to the Raiders, maybe looking at what's old boy's name with the Raiders?
Max
Crosby. Now the rumor is they might talk to Cleveland about Myles Garrett.
No, you ain't got that much. Well, I didn't think you do. I can say he ain't got that much money.
That's my boy. Stop. Listen, you had everything already in the house and you just ain't do it. You ain't handle it right, and now you got the 40-40 club as defense. And I call them the 40-40 club, but that's what they give up 40 points every time they step on the field. So,
yeah. All right, Coach, give me your boy stop.
What you just said about Giannis with that track meet. doing the
Oh,
triple jump.
you riding in the car? You riding in the car?
Yes, sir. I mean, come on. If you referees don't see that, good Lord. I need to get y'all some mirrors or something. I don't know what, some cameras.
One person told me who refereed. She said that you remember, sports is a sports and entertainment business, so they're there to entertain you. Well, I don't see anything entertaining about taking 6 steps to break the rule.
Yeah.
No, not that many.
Yep, nothing is nice about that.
Oh, I didn't know they went back to back. I'm sorry, I thought it was a 2-run home, but no, they went back to back.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Blake Snell don't have it like he used to, huh?
But watch Blake Snell settle down and they don't get another run. Watch now. They're gonna shut the Blue Jays down. They just gotta score some runs. Dave Roberts, you better get you some glasses or something.
Yeah, he was safe.
He was. Yep, bang, bang, play. You got to call him safe. Look what Dale said.
Yeah, I agree. That is impossible.
I mean, how do you miss that?
Hancock sent me that this morning. He was like, man, they need to stop this foolishness. I said, yeah, I already seen it.
I mean, how do you miss that?
It's 3 of them.
Put some more zeros behind that check. Put some more zeros behind the check that they getting already.
Yeah. Might as well. I mean, I'm glad it didn't cost them the game. They'd have been like, you gotta be kidding.
I know. All right, they call them safe, so. All right, fellas, let's go ahead and jump into our round table discussion. All right, let's go ahead and do the question of the day first. Your fondest World Series memory is 1995 when Marquise Grissom caught the third out of the World Series on October the 28th. Or was it the 25th? I can't even remember, but whenever it was when Marquise Grissom caught it, or was it when Dave Justice hit the home run in the 6th inning?
I don't say Dave Justice hit that homer in the 6th inning. Even if you wasn't at the game, you heard the whole city cheer. Like, I believe I heard the whole city cheer at one time.
Yeah, that was everybody in the city. Everybody in the city, you can hear everybody cheering when that home run got hit. And also when Jorge Soler hit that bomb in Houston.
Is that did they find that ball, or is it at the moon? That I still think they're looking for.
I think it's still going. Yeah, it's the Dave Justice home run.
Still rolling down the street.
All right, Coach, you said that was an easy one for you, so let me hear your fondest World Series memory.
My favorite baseball player, Reggie Jackson, hitting them 3 home runs in '77. for the Yankees. That's my favorite right there. Reggie just said, forget all this talk. Him and Billy Martin have been going at it all year, but he told Billy Martin, that's all right. I'm going to show you something. And he just punished that ball in the world. So that's my Reggie.
I know that's right. It's in orbit as we speak. I know Soler, he hit that one. He had a moonshot. Woof. At the stadium.
The ball just leave the stage. Yeah. And then break him go. Break.
All right, fellas, we're at the halfway point of the season in the NFL. Give me your recap on the first half of the season, the surprises, the disappointment, and what do you see moving forward?
Yeah. Surprise are the Colts and the Colts and the Patriots. That's it. That's what I think. Colts and the Patriots being where they are with two quarterbacks. Who thought Daniel Jones would be Indiana Jones and have a resurrection of a career where he was playing in New York when he was running for his life?
Well, I will say we probably all missed that one. The one good year Jones did have in New York is the one good year Saquon had when Saquon had a real good year. So I don't think I think we might have underestimated Jonathan Taylor having this kind of year. But I'm still with you. I'm still surprised at them being, what are they? 6-2?
7-1.
7-1. Well, the best record, yeah. Them and then the Patriots leading the I'm with you on that too, Coach. Leading the AFC East. I had them finishing second, but I didn't think they would ever be.
Who would have thought that? Yeah, for sure. Hey, so Carl said you still got time to walk back that Kansas City talk.
Now, so listen, that was gonna be my listen. So my I just mentioned my surprise, right? My surprise is I'm with Coach Indianapolis and the Patriots. My I guess I should say an honorable mention. I may have to eat my words with Kansas City, but you watched that Chargers game Thursday night, so we'll see in about 3 weeks when they play head to head. So I'm gonna stick with my San Diego, with my LA Chargers winning the AFC West. But it's looking dicey. It's looking dicey. I know people want to jump all over me as soon as they don't. I'm prepared for it though.
You ready for it?
I'm ready for it. But I think the Chargers will still be okay.
Who has the most pressure? Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens or Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys to make the playoffs?
Lamar Jackson. And he a two-time MVP?
Yeah, I think so.
2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Dak ain't never been neither one of those. So I mean the pressure's on Dak because of the way he play. But the pressure's on Lamar because of the expectations.
Well, neither one of them ain't got no defense, so.
Not right now, they don't.
Baltimore got a little bit better defense than. I mean, Baltimore got a little bit better defense.
You would think so, but it's not really looking that way.
Sorry is sorry, right? It don't even matter. But it's still more, and it's more pressure on Lamar this year too because the AFC North is not good. And I know Coach gonna jump in there, but going think I'm trying to jump on him. I'm not. But this year, and Coach, you got to admit this, Coach. Now you got to admit this. Out of everything this year, the AFC North is probably the weakest it's been. Right? Cleveland is a hot mess. Cincinnati don't have no defense, and now their quarterback is hurt. Baltimore is in shambles, and I know he gonna do it, but and it's looking like Pittsburgh might be one-sided as well, right? Pittsburgh seems to have an offense, but their defense got a lot of question marks. So
see HO right there. See what he said? The only bad part about what he's saying is, unfortunately, I may have to admit he actually right. That's what making the Shank a little mad over here. Because Shank like he right. You got to lay down. I can't say nothing, but so it's what it is right now.
Yeah. So I mean, with everybody probably picking, not everybody, but a lot of people probably who picked Baltimore to win the AFC North. This is. I don't think nobody had Dallas winning the NFC East. So expectations plays a lot into who you look at as having a worse season or not. So that's why I say Baltimore.
Does the owner for the Jets owe Justin Fields an apology?
He better be thankful.
Nah, he don't owe him an apology. All he needs to own him if that young man decide that I want out, he should let him out. Now, I don't know where he gonna go, but
well, in order for him to play that well, does Arthur Blank need to say something to our quarterback? Not that he's playing bad, but maybe need to say something to the head coach, or the offensive coordinator.
I ain't not. Penix was sitting down. We paid $100 million man to come out there and wet the bed Sunday.
And wetted he did. I'm talking about
Turkey. Oh, Kirko.
Yeah, it was
Kirk
pretty
can't
bad.
he can't do the swag anymore. The swag surf. Shame on him.
And then the worst thing about that game, him playing so bad, you can't even now get somebody to trade for him.
Yeah, for sure. Kirk said he didn't come to Atlanta to hold the clipboard. He said he didn't come to Atlanta to hold the clipboard. He can still be a starter in this league somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention last week that I left off for Boy Stop. But I bring it up again. I bring it up now. Kevin Durant got a 2-year, $90 million contract extension. He has now made $598 million in career earnings from the NBA and still has not got a hair product sponsor.
I knew it was coming.
Period.
I knew it was coming. Oh, Lord.
You got that much money in your life and you still will not put anything in no Juices and Bears, no Murray, no 360. I mean, something.
Woo. Boy, I bet if you accidentally hit him upside the head blocking a shot, they're going to get you out that game. It's going to be blood out there. You hit him in the head.
I mean, good. I mean, am I wrong for saying that? I mean, am I off base or what? I mean, talk to me. And, I'm not. No. I'm not the one to try to be rude and inconsiderate.
He might be soft headed. You know what I mean? He might be tender headed. You know what I'm saying?
Quite Juices and Berries. You just pour it on there and brush it down.
He might be a little tender headed. You know what I mean? So he can't. He just traumatized from when he was younger. So he's ain't gonna never use a brush.
Does he even have a barber? Is what I'm asking.
Oh man, they say all you think about is ball. All I do is ball. I ball 24/7. I ball. I don't need to
Well,
brush my hair. Ball.
that's evident.
Oh man.
Hell, they could put a goal in the barber shop. All right, so let's move on. NFL, New Orleans Saints starting a new quarterback. Spencer Rattler is on the bench, and coach, what's the guy named Tyler? Who?
Tyler.
Yeah, him. He's starting this Sunday for the Aints. So, I guess that helps us if we. Well, it don't help us because we can't even win the game, but we'll see. So y'all of the opinion that, well, I know Coach is of the opinion that Jonathan Taylor will outlast Baker Mayfield for MVP as of right now today.
Yeah.
Is there a third person in the running for MVP right now? Drake May?
Yeah. You got to give May some kind of credit.
Yeah.
I'll give you 4 guys, and then we'll see. So Jonathan Taylor, Drake May. The next 3 gonna be quarterbacks: Jonathan Taylor, Drake May,
Baker.
Actually 5. Then Baker, Herbert, and Mahomes. And I think Baker's falling off now. We'll see if Taylor can continue to carry that load for the rest of the season, which I think he can. It'll be interesting to see if Herbert and Mahomes can keep going on the route that they're going, and they'll wind up playing head to head here in a couple of weeks. So,
be very, very interesting.
I think, Drake May's an interesting call.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. Mm-hmm.
I think New England would have to win the AFC East for Drake May to get it.
You think they're going to run the table?
They would have to win. They would have to win the AFC East. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about what happened in Mercedes-Benz Sunday. Coach, I'll start with you. What did you see? What did you see that did not happen, and what did you see that happened?
I saw a car wreck that people couldn't stop watching. That's all it was. It was just poor performance. When you take a Miami team that's coming in there that has not done much of anything, and you let them turn this game into a rout, and you're supposed to be one of the up and coming teams, that's gonna say a lot. That says a lot about your coaching and among other things. That was terrible. And those people had to sit there and watch that. It was like, wow. Everybody just knew this one on the Falcon list. They were gonna walk through and gonna be like next team, but they never had a chance.
Smitty said on the show they should win by. It shouldn't even be close. They should win by, what did he say? What was his prediction? 24, 27?
I thought he said they should have won by like 17 or whatever he was saying.
Yeah. Not even close.
Everybody had experts. Everybody had the Falcons winning that game. No matter if they just covered the spread or if they blew them out, everybody had. And especially like Coach was saying, you also had a team coming in, forget that they can't stop the run and poor defense. They were coming in with all kind of problems in the locker room. So, nothing about the team as far as Miami was nothing. You know, you got a coach on the hot seat, didn't seem to have any control of his team. You got a quarterback in Tua who was every time he opened his mouth was sticking his foot in it. You outside of Waddell, name me their wide receiver. Name me their running back. Just, you know, if at any no NFL game is easy, HO, but there are some games you're supposed to be able to go in there and say, we should win this game. I don't want to say with no problem, but we play our game, we should win this game. Mm-hmm. And this was one of those games. To me, this game was worse than the Carolina game. At least the Carolina game was on the road. At least the Carolina game was a division game. So you know, and you know, those games aren't never easy. So I can give you those things. Like, you still shouldn't get blanked or whatever, but still, this game here at home, a non-divisional game, a team that hasn't been worth anything all year long, and they
there you go, Coach. Look at what Dad said. Coach, look what Dad said.
Look more like this.
He's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
look, in the third quarter, I left and went and voted because I'm like, I can't take it no more.
God, dog.
Yeah. I had more trouble looking at the game than I did and go voting.
So it's
I would propose that everybody who went to the game Sunday need to get a refund. Everybody who watched the game on Sunday need to get a prorated payment for their cable bill if they watch it on TV. Arthur Blank, you owe us that at least.
Ain't like you can't afford it.
Or make the concessions half off when we come back.
Because, man, that was absolutely. So my question is this: how do we fix it? Because he's not going to fire nobody. So how do we fix it? We just got to ride it out.
Got to ride it out. Now listen. I've been saying the play call. Everybody's been saying, but the play calling is vanilla, and everybody knows what's coming. I watched a couple of interviews of, you know, some other, you know, the professionals or whatever, and they say the same thing. Like the scheme is the scheme is horrible. So we at the point in the year, if you fire Zach now, who are you gonna bring in there? I don't know if the guy below him is any better.
TJ Yates, nope.
And then you know, that's not Raheem's specialty. So he's a defensive minded guy. So really, you gotta ride this out for the rest of the season and let the chips fall where they may, and then, you know, clean house at the end of the year.
Then who do you go get then if you clean house?
So you might listen. I was kind of against this, but you might. Well, no. As a head coach, who do you go get as a head coach?
Yeah,
I was thinking as a coordinator, you might go down to Miami and bring Mike Daniels up as a coordinator, but really you got to get as a head coach. Who do you get? Gonna have to give me a couple of weeks on that one, HO. I need to scurry to see who's out.
I got a name for you. And I got a name for the head coach and the offensive coordinator.
Fire away.
John Gruden and Jay Gruden.
Ooh.
You on mute, Coach. Coach, you on mute.
I want to let John Gruden coach my 5-year-old soccer team. No.
Hey.
Heck no.
Here's why I say to that. Here's why I say to that. Actually, I never thought about that. That might make some sense. But here's the problem with that, though. This is what I was saying earlier. You got an owner who wants to be too involved. He's not going to give that. He's not going to give that over to, because Drew Gruden's going to want the power to run. You know what I mean? And so, does Arthur Blank and his, do they give that kind of power over to the Grudens?
Yeah. Look, we done tried every which way, so it's about time to try something different. And look, how worse can it get?
And the NFL,
you got a football guy who's won a Super Bowl. It was with
Tony Dungy's players.
Yeah, his players.
And
that says something.
And he played against the team that he had just left not even 6 months ago. So they hadn't even changed the playbook.
Yeah, and then you got an offensive minded Jay Gruden, who is known for being a football savant when it comes to play calling.
What happened to?
You got to go somewhere. I mean,
what happened with left? Again, I got to think about a head coach. I'm thinking about coordinators. What happened to Leftwich? Why no one? After Leftwich was with Brady for 2 years, you thought he would have gotten a head coaching job or a coaching job. Another OC job somewhere. I wouldn't mind seeing happen
with the enemy.
I wouldn't mind seeing Leftwich with another lefty with Penix, OC. I don't think Leftwich would need to be a head coach, but I wouldn't mind seeing him as a coordinator.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him, but yeah.
But right now I can't think of I'm trying to think of a head coach.
If you clean house, you got to go get somebody.
He need to be whoever the coach is needs to be offensive minded though. The league is gone to is offensive minded, and that's what you need.
What about Joe Brady?
Ain't he down in college right now?
No, he at Buffalo. Offensive coordinator.
Buffalo. That might not be bad.
You want him as a head coach or OC?
I wouldn't mind taking a chance. I wouldn't mind taking a chance with him, or or Leftwich as a head coach because they're OCs. I feel like if you're going to get a head coach now, then the head coach needs to be offensive minded.
Coach, what you thinking? You got somebody in mind?
It's hard. You need somebody that's got a offensive set mind to deal with Penix, who's gonna tell Penix, look here, dog. I know you might be a little gun shy about running, but you're gonna have to incorporate that into your repertoire. I know you want to stand back there in the shotgun, but you may have to run a little bit. And somebody got to drill that in his head. I don't know what coach that you can get that. I don't know if coaches out there.
Put them up under center and just lean into being a running team.
I mean, you got one of the best. So in Bajan.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the problem is. Because Bijan, I don't think, did he get even 10 carries against Miami?
12, 13, something like that. It wasn't much.
He should be getting 20 a game or close to it. Every game. I don't care what.
I think
But
his
you know,
offense.
Raheem said once you get behind like that, then it makes you one dimensional. So that made everything predictable.
Yeah, well,
Well,
you
that's
got to
your
get
offensive
ahead.
coordinator.
Yeah, he got to come up with something, and he can catch out the backfield. I mean, come on now, you got a weapon
I
in.
agree.
So I don't know what
And don't give me that excuse.
they got to
All
sit
right, Coach.
down and just what's that?
Let them know what time it is now, Coach. It's 8:46. Let them know what time it is now.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you watch the program all tonight, you've seen a lot of serious stuff. And if you had a rough day at work and your manager said something to you that you didn't like and you didn't want to quit, don't worry about it. Don't quit because we're gonna make you laugh. It's the SRT Fun Bag. Fun Bag is here. Fun Bag is here.
Yeah, SRT Fun Bag. SRT Fun Bag, sponsored by Church's Chicken. Where you get a leg and a thigh on Tuesday for $1.99 at your local Church's Chicken.
How can you beat that? How can you beat that?
All right, here we go. First question. When you binge watch television, Netflix, Hulu, whomever you stream with, what genre do you automatically go to when you want to binge watch? Is it comedy, action, mystery, or horror?
Action. Like Redman said, I'm gonna get like Coach. I'm gonna go like Redman. Time for some action. I'm gonna go ahead and since we throwing out hip hop quotes and titles or whatever.
Yeah.
Action. Okay. I'm going mystery. Action would be a close second. I'm gonna murder
now, if I
mystery
need that
type
nap,
guy.
I'm gonna go mystery if I need that nap.
It's action.
Okay,
You gotta go to action.
Miss Carletta done got her own genre.
Carletta, do you watch? Carletta, do you watch Lifetime?
LMN probably is the station that has all of the. Well, yeah, Lifetime got it too. All right, next question.
Is based. Sometimes Lifetime is based a man does a woman wrong.
Yeah. Next question. At what age were you able to have a full conversation with your parents without using your baby talk?
Ooh. 5.
I'm sure they done told you. Well, it had to be before 5 because 5 you was in kindergarten. I hope you would have learned how to talk in complete sentences by 5.
No.
I remember my mom and her girlfriend would be in the car talking and they would like spell out stuff. And then me, I shouted out what they spelt. And they were like, oh, Lord, we can't even talk around this joker no more because you know.
They was trying to talk in code. You caught it, huh?
They had to change up their secret society speech around me. So I had to be about 5 years old or so, 5 or 6, something like that.
Yeah, I was 3 when I was able to talk in complete sentences. I mean, I wasn't no talkative kid, but 3 years old, I was able to say a little something. Mom, I'm hungry. Complete sentence. Mom, I'm hungry again. All right, third question. Keep one, bench one, cut one.
Uh-oh.
Y'all go. Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street, or cartoons? What are you keeping? What are you benching? What are you cutting? Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street, or cartoons?
Keeping cartoons. Benching Sesame Street. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let Mr. Rogers go. As good as he was, we can't compare to those two. I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, Cindy. Yes, Cindy. How you doing, Cindy? What you got, Asa?
Keeping the cartoons. I think over time, yes, we now benching Sesame Street and cutting Mr. Rogers. But if you
that he cutting all three. Oh, jeez.
But if you had known back in the day, I think Mr. Rogers would have been on a lot. I don't know. Sesame Street might have been on the cut when I was younger, if I think about it. But I'm gonna go with Coach. I'm gonna keep the cartoons. We're gonna bench Sesame Street, and we're gonna cut Mr. Rogers.
I mean, everybody wanted to know how to get to Sesame Street. They wanted to make they needed to know.
See the funny thing about Sesame Street. Some of the characters have gotten more funnier for me as I got older than it did when I was younger. That I remember when I was younger. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when I was younger, I probably would have said cartoons, but I might have said bench Mr. Rogers and then cut Sesame Street. I just don't remember the characters being as funny as they are now. When I look back and watch stuff.
You watching Sesame Street now?
One, I did have a child that I had to raise, so I was watching that stuff, you know what I mean, with her. But two, there's stuff that be on social media now. What's the dude with that be having a problem with The Rock? What's his name? What's the character? Elmo and all them, you know what I mean? This stuff that I see now that I'd be like, oh, okay. I didn't know that they weren't that funny when I was growing up, or Count Dracula or Big Bird or any of them. They weren't that funny to me when I was growing up as they are now.
Did y'all learn what was anything that y'all learned from Sesame Street? How to count?
The vampire. The count, baby.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah, the count.
Or should I have added the electric company? Would that made it better?
Oh, no, I see. Yeah, you got to put the electric company on there. Then, yeah.
All right, let's move on to question number 4 because we'll get stuck on that. Do y'all think it's fair that if the government is shut down, why are they still taking government money, taxes out of your check?
Look who in charge. It's quite simple.
It's always been the case. It's the system, baby. It's the system is how it works. What's not really fair is those people who I see you, Miss Carletta. Thank you. Oh man.
So does that mean you're a square, Asa?
Hey, listen, I've been called all kind of stuff. That's been one of them too.
It's hip to be square. Not Gracie's Corner. Oh yeah, with the little black girl on. Yeah.
What's not fair, HO, is the people who got to go to work and not getting a check because they in the federal government. That's what's crazy. And some of them folks got our lives in their hands. Like the air traffic controllers, they not getting paid, but they got to still go to work.
All right, here's your map questions. Everybody can answer this but Tracy. There are 8 U.S. states that starts with the letter M. Name 5 of them.
Mississippi,
Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland,
Missouri,
All right.
Missouri.
One at a time, though.
Montana.
Bam.
That is Mississippi,
How
Massachusetts,
many you say? Hold on. Go ahead, Coach.
Mississippi,
Mississippi.
Massachusetts, Maine, Montana, Missouri.
Hey, so what
You
you
said
got?
5.
You got them same 5? Yeah.
Nah, I'm on. I got Maryland. Did you say Missouri?
Yeah.
Yep.
But it don't matter. Maryland, Missouri, Maine, Massachusetts, and Montana.
Now, can y'all name the other 3? Because there's 8.
Minnesota, Michigan,
Mississippi. We said Mississippi already.
Coach said Mississippi.
So
Okay.
Michigan, Minnesota. Who's that?
One more. They play in the SEC.
Cat dog it.
You said Missouri.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Who
Who
said
said
Missouri?
Missouri?
We said
Oh, okay.
Missouri.
I said it earlier.
All right.
Yeah. We said
Oh,
Missouri.
okay. So we got Mississippi, Montana,
Me and
Minnesota,
Coach got them all.
Mississippi, Montana, Minnesota, Michigan, Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland, and Missouri. All 8
Yep.
for y'all mapping needs.
Me and Coach got them all. We got the 5 on the first go around before you can finish.
What is your preferred way to get paid? Weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, quarterly, or every other week?
Daily.
I know.
Daily. Okay.
No,
Somebody would be
bi-weekly.
proud that you said daily.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. Yep.
I've been on that monthly pay as well, but bi-weekly.
That might be the monthly pay. It might be the dumbest thing in history. Can you remember your parents' favorite artist or song? What did you grow up listening to?
Oh, I mean, all of it. James Brown.
What was
Gospel.
So whatever you grew up listening to, that was probably their favorite.
Funny thing with me is my siblings were so much older than me. I wound up listening to their stuff and not so much my parents' stuff. So,
well, give me their stuff then.
Oh man, I was an MTV kid, so I listened to a little bit of everything, a lot of rock, R&B.
My mom was cool in the game. My dad was Earth, Wind, and Fire.
My mama was gospel. Anything gospel.
Okay, John P. Key. Go ahead, Coach. All right, last question of the night. Oh, I got a spelling question for Coach. Keep one, bench one, cut one. Papa Do's, Cheesecake Factory, or Ruth Chris?
Let's see. Papa Chris.
Papa Do's, Ruth Chris, and what's the last one?
Papa Do's, Ruth Chris, and Cheesecake Factory.
Papa Do's, Ruth Chris. I mean, Cheesecake Factory, Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris, because I've never been. Is at the end. But I've been to the other ones.
So you cutting Ruth Chris?
Yep, never been.
All right. And who you keeping?
Papa Do's number one. Ruth Chris on the bench. I'm not Ruth Chris. Cheesecake Factory on the bench.
All right. What you got, Ace?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Papa Do's. I'm gonna bench Cheesecake Factory, and I'm gonna cut Ruth Chris. I think Ruth Chris a little bit overrated.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. Carletta said, yeah, what Coach said in that order. Yeah, Ruth Chris would be last for me. It's a little overrated and a little overpriced as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And they limited in what they sell. Steak, chicken, and salmon.
Yeah.
I mean, I did get a pork chop when I went, but they got some good spinach.
And we only get like a little of that too.
Yeah, you only get just a little small piece of
little small bowl plate or whatever. The best time to go to places like Ruth Chris or whatever is when they be having those when they have those restaurant weeks, and then they have like the introduction cost, and the plates are like $25, $30 or whatever. That's the best time to go, just to try it out.
Dogs on the board, 2-1.
Yep, 2-1 in the third.
Yep. All right, last question for tonight. Coach, spell resilience.
Resilience or resilient?
Resilience. Resilience.
Oh. RESILIENC. Resilience.
There you go. Go ahead, Coach.
I'm gonna miss one day.
I don't know if did Carletta beat you to it.
She probably did. I'm gonna miss one day.
Just not today, though, right?
Not for the day.
Hey, so you didn't even try, huh?
Nah. I just nope.
Oh, I did say Coach.
Nah, you didn't say Coach, but I ain't even.
I go to you for the money, go to Coach for the spelling.
Yeah, there you go. That's one of the words I
go
type
to you
in.
for the money, Coach for the spelling.
That's one of those words I type in. I know I'm gonna be wrong, but I'm gonna be close enough to where the spell check give me what I'm looking for.
Oh, that's how you do that?
Yeah.
Understood, for sure. All right. When you hear the music, you already know what time it is. Want to shout out everybody who tuned in tonight for the SRT Sports Roundtable episode 446. Is that right? Yeah, 446. Tomorrow, 446. Don't forget the Powerball is tonight, $376 million. Go and get your ticket. The take-home prize is $132 million. So you won't have to worry about trying to get paid bi-weekly or anything like that. Get you one large check at one time. Also, be careful on Friday, which is Halloween. Make sure you're out with the kids and make sure that the kids are safe. Hold hands and make sure you don't lose any kids or whatnot. Make sure you have plenty of candy to give away and just have fun on Halloween. Also, shout out to Coach, shout out to Asa for continuing to rock with Sports Roundtable. I really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who tuned in and listened to us and continue to support. And that's all I got, fellas. All right, Coach, it's on you.
Yeah, shout out to H.O., Asa, Hancock, D-Wheel, everybody associated with the SRT show. Shout out to all the listeners. Carletta, Big Z, Dez, Tracy, everybody. Shout out to those I didn't mention. Shout out to all y'all. You need to come on Wednesday, get you some Good old fun bag questions. Jump right on in and have you some fun. Loosen up a little bit. Shout out to Red and Armani Olive on the Red and Real Sports Show featuring me on Saturdays from 10 to, I guess, the end of the first half of one of the games. I don't know. Depending on how long. We were 3 hours this week. So Michael might break that record depending on what's going on. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the home folks and everybody. Take care of yourself. Halloween. I really hate Halloween on a Friday for the teachers, because now y'all can't get no candy from the kids on the next day.
All right, so what you got? Let me see what the
Hey
house
man,
doing
one
real
time to you, HO coach, SRT crew. Appreciate everybody. Always have a good time when I come on. One time to my better half, Don the DNA. So check us out every Monday. Just go to DNA Sports Talk on all social media and hit us up on Monday, 7 to 9. And like everybody else, so y'all be safe out there on Friday. Be careful.
Yes, sir.
Hey Joe, I missed somebody.
Who you miss?
Shame.
The Hawks up 70-64. They playing in Brooklyn, by the way. And I forgot to ask you guys, how you think they're doing so far for the first, 4 or 5 games?
Gotta play defense.
I agree. All right, with that being said, for me, Coach, Asa, Hancock, D-Will, Smitty, and everybody who's associated with SRT, it's your main man, H.O. from Bankhead, R.I.P. Moms and Pops, and R.I.P. BC. SRT, be careful on Halloween, man, and we'll holler at y'all next week. We out of here. Peace.
Yes, sir.